What if I told you that one of the most powerful health secrets is not locked away in a high-tech lab? What if it's not a newly discovered superfood from a remote jungle? In fact, it's something you see every single day, yet you've been told to avoid it. We live in a world filled with amazing medical advances, pills for pain, lotions for rashes, complex surgeries that save lives. But in our quest for quick fixes, we have started to overlook the simplest, most fundamental pillars of good health. We have forgotten the ancient wisdom that our ancestors lived by. This wisdom doesn't come in a bottle. It doesn't require a prescription. It is free and accessible to almost everyone on the planet. It has been used for thousands of years to promote vitality and well-being. It is a powerful force of nature that we have become disconnected from, often to the detriment of our physical and mental health. We spend our days indoors, under artificial lights, staring at screens. We have built a world that shields us from this natural source of energy. In doing so, we may have inadvertently created many of the modern health problems we now face. The solution is not about abandoning modern medicine, it's about reintegrating this forgotten key. The secret is the deliberate and mindful practice of getting sunlight. The practice of using sunlight for health is as old as humanity itself. Ancient civilizations across the globe revered the sun as a celestial body, as a source of life and healing. The ancient Egyptians had a sun god, Ra. They saw the sun as essential for growth and vitality. The ancient Greeks practiced heliotherapy. They built sun-drenched solariums to bask in the rays. In India, Vedic traditions honored Surya with hymns and rituals. Surya Namaskar, the sun salutation in yoga, embodies this reverence. The core idea was that sunrise and sunset light carried a unique life force. By looking towards the sun during these times, one could absorb this energy. This tradition is often called sun gazing and lives on in fringe practices. The method is simple. Stand barefoot on the earth to feel grounded. Look at the sun for a few seconds during the safe hour after sunrise. Look at the sun for a few seconds during the safe hour before sunset. Start with 10 seconds and slowly increase over months. Safety is paramount. Never look directly at the midday sun. It can cause permanent eye damage. The ancients used only the gentle reddish-orange light of rising or setting sun. It wasn't about enduring harsh light, it was about connecting with gentle energy. Our ancestors had a deep, intuitive understanding of nature's rhythms. That's a wisdom we can learn from today. So how does this ancient practice actually work? It's not magic, it's biology. Our bodies have an incredible internal system often called the body clock, or more formally, the circadian rhythm. This rhythm controls nearly every process in our body, from our sleep-wake cycle to our hormone release to our digestion to our mood. The master controller is in our brain, and it takes cues directly from light exposure. When light from the rising sun hits our eyes, it sends a powerful signal that says, the day has begun. This signal triggers a cascade of hormonal events. It shuts off melatonin production, the hormone that makes us sleepy. That's why morning light makes you feel awake and alert. It also kickstarts cortisol production, giving us natural morning energy. It sets a timer for later. Bright morning light tells the brain to make melatonin again about 14 to 16 hours later, helping you fall asleep at night. But benefits go beyond sleep. Sunlight on skin is how our bodies make vitamin D, a nutrient that acts like a hormone. Vitamin D supports a strong immune system, healthy bones, and helps regulate mood. Many people are deficient because they don't get enough sun. Just 15 to 20 minutes of morning or late afternoon sun on your skin can make the vitamin D you need, avoiding midday risks. Sunlight also boosts serotonin, the brain's feel-good chemical. Low serotonin links to depression and anxiety. That's why some people get the winter blues or seasonal affective disorder when days are short. In modern medicine, we often look for a targeted solution to a specific problem. If you can't sleep, you might be given a sleeping pill. If you feel low, you might be prescribed an antidepressant. If your immune system is weak, you might be told to take various supplements. These interventions can be life-saving and are incredibly important. However, they often work by targeting one specific pathway in the body. A sleeping pill, for instance, forces the brain into a state of sedation, but it doesn't necessarily fix the underlying reason why you couldn't sleep in the first place. The practice of getting daily sunlight works differently. It is not a targeted fix. Instead, it is a holistic signal that helps the entire body function better. It works upstream, at the source. Rather than forcing one part of the system to change, it provides the master controller, our circadian rhythm, with the information it needs to orchestrate thousands of processes correctly. It helps your body create its own sleep hormones at the right time. It supports your brain in producing its own mood-lifting chemicals. It empowers your skin to generate the vitamins your immune system needs. This approach is gentler and more foundational. It addresses the root cause of many issues, which is often a disconnect from our natural environment. While a pill might offer fast relief, it can sometimes come with side effects or create dependency. Sunlight, when approached safely, has only side benefits: better sleep, improved mood, more energy, a stronger immune system. It doesn't mask a problem, it helps the body solve it from within. This is why it can have such a wide-ranging positive impact on our overall health, touching everything from our energy levels to our mental clarity. This isn't just a historical curiosity. Many people and cultures continue to live in closer harmony with the sun, and their health often reflects this. Look at communities in the so-called blue zones, regions of the world where people live exceptionally long and healthy lives. Icaria, Greece, Sardinia, Italy. A common thread is a lifestyle that involves plenty of time outdoors. People are not intentionally sun-gazing, but their daily routines as farmers, shepherds, fishermen mean they are naturally exposed to the morning and evening light. Their lives are physically active and deeply connected to the cycles of nature. I have seen this in my own practice. I once had a patient, a man in his 40s, who struggled with chronic insomnia and low energy. He had tried everything: pills, sleep hygiene routines, cutting out caffeine, but nothing gave him lasting relief. I suggested a very simple change. I asked him to go for a 15-minute walk outside, without sunglasses, within the first hour of waking up. No phone, no distractions, just walking and taking in the morning light. He was skeptical, but he was also desperate, so he agreed to try it. Within 2 weeks, the change was remarkable. He reported that he was starting to feel naturally tired in the evenings for the first time in years. His sleep quality improved dramatically, and as a result, his energy during the day soared. He felt calmer and more focused. He hadn't taken any new pill or supplement. All he did was give his brain the signal it had been missing, the signal of the morning sun. This small change helped his entire system reset, demonstrating the profound power of aligning our biology with the natural world. You can try this too. You don't need to adopt a complicated ritual. The first step is simple. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, just go outside for 10 minutes, leave your phone inside. If the sun is rising, face it for a few moments. Notice the color of the light. Feel the air on your skin. Just be present.